Hello everyone, welcome to the Talking Book. Are you a person who loves books but you feel you don't have time to read? Or you feeling like regaining the reading habit that you once had? Or you really want to start afresh? Reading books is good, so I'm gonna start. Then if you are in this category, this video is gonna help you a lot. So please watch it fully and let me know how you felt. So I'm gonna tell you few things that I follow on daily basis to keep reading my books. I'm such a bookaholic and I just love to stare books at least, even if I don't read it. Sometimes I just love to stare at them. I love to pile up on the books that I feel like I'll read. So well, whatever. So how I'm reading all these books and how I'm maintaining this. So I'll tell you these points. Please note it down and follow it so you will also have a plenty of time to read books and you'll end up in reading a lot of books. I bet you. So the first thing is if you are a book lover, if you don't have any books with you, then please visit a bookstore and make a pile of books, at least 5 books you must have, which you feel like reading it immediately, but you don't have time anyways. So it should interest you the most. So pick such books and pile up them. A minimum of 5 books you should have. Okay, so bring those books and keep it in your bookshelf and arrange your bookshelf such that it looks so amazing and attractive to you that you're more attracted to the books. But yes, you don't have time to read. Well, so let it be, but you should be attracted to those books and the bookshelf. You have to do it so. So after you're done picking up the books and arranging it to a proper bookshelf that you will get attracted to daily, then you must pick your first book that you would like to read. So pick one book and make up your mind such that you will not read any book until you finish this one book. So it's basically like you're being true to your first book. I mean, you're being true to that book that you're reading right now, that you'll solely depend on it and you'll love it so much and you'll read it that you will not even look into other books, okay? Or even book suggestions. So you gotta finish that book first. So the 2 points are done. The first one is you gotta pile up your books, make a bookshelf so attractive that you'll often visit and feel like reading, but you don't have time. But that's okay. And the second thing is you gotta pick a book, first book to read. Third point is set up your place. So if you have a plenty of space at your home, then make a room which has natural light coming through so that you don't have to use those artificial tube lights. So let the natural light come in that will energize you and will fill positive vibes that you feel like reading, okay? So if you have space, then do that. You pick a room and let the natural light flow in and arrange the room such that so decoratively and fine, and you will use it only for reading, okay? And so if you don't have that much space or you just have your balcony or the open terrace or even the steps, you can use that as well. But don't use your sofas or bed, especially don't read on your bed because that's the place where you sleep. That's not the place to read, okay? So pick a place such that you will sit properly and enjoy the natural things around you and read as well. So you gotta pick a place to read, and there you will only read and not do any other work. You'll only spend your time with the book that you have in your hand and not any other, okay? So the third point is done. The fourth point is you have to set your time. See, for example, we have many work in the morning hours, but we will have at least half an hour to spend in the evening or in the night. So you have to pick a proper time where you can spend a minimum of half an hour with your books. So for example, say you're done with your dinner by 9:30, then from 9:30 to 10, you must go to the reading place and sit with a book that you have selected to read, okay? Either you read it 1 page or even 10 pages, or you just stare with the book. You gotta be with the book for that particular half an hour that you have selected, and you're not going to do anything. You keep aside your mobile phones or don't talk to people. Just be with the book for that particular half an hour. Either you read or not, you gotta be with it. And you try to read at least one page a day, just one page. Maybe the book you have selected might be boring, so you just try to finish it off, even though it is. Just read one page. If it is ultimately boring, then drop that book and pick the other one. But you should never do that until you feel it like ultimately boring. No, I can't even read this book. I'm never going to read this book in my whole life. So if you feel so, then you can drop that book and pick up the second one. Or otherwise, please keep reading the book. At least one page a day you must do. So this is the fourth point, okay? Fifth point is that you must always have a pencil and a bookmark along with you. Bookmark is to, of course, you know why we use bookmarks, because we mark the page where we have read, finished reading, and we'll start with that from the next day. So we'll keep a bookmark there. And pencil to underline the points, underline the words that you find difficult to find out its meaning. And some markers to mark the lines and quotes that you love from that book. Have all these things around you. Equip yourself with these things: pencil, markers, bookmarks, and also a dictionary if you feel like. If you take your mobile phone, then you'll totally be distracted, okay? Either you use your laptop besides you, or you use your dictionary book instead of going for all these electronic devices. It's better to have a dictionary beside you to check the meanings for the words that you don't know. So in that case, you will increase your vocabulary. That will also be helpful for your profession, career as well. Who knows? So yes, these are the 5 points, guys, that I follow. So let me just quickly revise all those 5 points for you once. The first thing is you gotta pile up the books that is very attractive to you, and then arrange it in the bookshelf such that you will be daily attracted to it and you'll visit the bookshelf daily for at least once. Second rule is that one book at a time. That is, you pick one book and you will finish reading it, and only then you can go for the next book that is more attractive than this. Okay, so you gotta pick one book at a time. Third thing is set up your place. You gotta set a place such that you will be sitting with that book in that place for that time that you have selected, and you will not get diverted from any of the things that is going to disturb you. So let the space be filled with natural light instead of tube lights or whatever, okay? Fourth one is give a particular time, that is at least in the night, 9:30 to 10 or 10 to 10:30, something like that. Whichever time you prefer, you feel like giving it, like half an hour is enough. Prefer a time for reading and maintain the same. Fifth point is equip yourself with the things like pen, pencil, bookmarks, markers, and a dictionary if needed. So that might help you with reading and for taking notes if you wanted any. Okay, so these are the points. Please follow these and let me know if you can able to regain the power of reading back into your life. So well, guys, then we'll meet you in my next video. Till then, bye from the Talking Book. Bye bye.